Hey y'all, it's Amanda here. I'm going to be discussing a highly detailed marketing plan for the Horry County Memorial Library System. This plan will be given to the interim director, Amy James. After viewing and reading my presentation, please feel free to contact me if you have any further questions. My email is listed on the introductory slide. HCML is comprised of 10 branches and a bookmobile serving 7 cities within South Carolina. Conway, which is the main branch of the system, is located directly in front of a local middle school and right behind a local church. It is situated in a part of town where several different patrons can access the library by foot or by car. As you can see here, this mission statement is quite lengthy, but it does have some points that are crucial for the community. I feel the strong points of the mission statement are that the library provides various formats of information to promote lifelong learning and provide understanding assistance to all members and visitors of the community. As you can see by this chart here, the library is comprised of many different employees and representatives. The Board of Trustees is the governing body of the library, and the library director reports directly to the Board of Trustees. As you can also see here, the library director is ultimately the supervisor of all the employees listed below. So the director has around 61 employees that they are ultimately responsible for. This includes reference librarians, youth services librarians, couriers, and various library assistants. There are many strengths that make Horry County Memorial Library System interesting. The knowledgeable staff makes the library very open and welcoming. The library also offers free Wi-Fi and interlibrary loan services to patrons. And meeting spaces will also be provided for any nonprofit organization in the county. The weaknesses, of course, are HCML currently is being ran by an interim director. Since the beginning of this project, I have learned that the permanent director has been selected for this position and will start with accounting on January 3rd of next year. Other weaknesses that the library suffers from are some branches are severely understaffed and the equipment and parts of the collection are outdated and could be updated to better meet patron needs. However, there are many opportunities for HCML in this area. Recently, the library system, mainly the Conway branch of the library system, has partnered with the South Carolina Vocational Rehab facility to assist high school students. Through this program, they learn life skills, they learn how to work with people, how to interact with people, and pretty much just build on the strengths they already have and just showcase their talents in a community environment. And the library also reaches out to local daycares for story times, and those are local daycares for children, local adult daycares, and they also have homeschool groups. Some threats that the library faces are the operating systems the computers currently run on. Currently, the computers are based on the Linux operating system, which is super user not friendly. All the patrons were used to the Windows operating system. Unfortunately, the library system did change to Linux, but they are currently in the works to gain access back to the Windows operating system so patrons can better use the computers provided by the library. One other threat that the library suffers from are the lack of staff development opportunities. The social media aspects of the library also have their strengths. Each branch in the library system has their own Facebook page that showcase their interactive programs. One place that they do fall short in, though, on the social media outlets on their Facebook pages are not posting on a regular basis. And the lack of social media training for staff. Some people are still confused on when to post, how to schedule posts, and things like that. However, there are opportunities for staff to make those weaknesses strengths by viewing webinars for training and promoting library collections with their programming. There has been evidence of staff promoting different collections of the library. Say they're doing a yoga program. They'll make a display of different yoga books or DVDs the library offers as that program is going on, and people will select material as they walk out to check out and take home with them. So not only are they providing a great service to the patrons with the free yoga program, they're also promoting their collections and having patrons check out material from their collections which is great for the library system. Some threats that the library faces in their social media aspect is the misuse of social media and the lack of patron interaction. Sometimes we can post things on the social media pages and patrons don't like them, don't read them, don't share them. So that's one aspect of social media that needs to be addressed and worked on. HML serves a community of a little more than 309,000 people. And in that community, there are currently about 136,000 jobs held in Horry County with a little under 125,000 households. So there's a lot of people that we are trying to attract to our libraries, trying to get interested in our programs. And based on the trends for HCML, there tends to be a high attendance of young parents and retired members of the community. And to get those people involved in the community, to get them interested in what the library is doing, we have to make patrons aware of the services and programs the library offers. Some things that the library can do to record stats like that are see how many people are using the library, record the number of people that enter the library, record the number of people that exit the library, and conduct surveys to see who's coming in the library, how much foot traffic we're getting, and what people are actually utilizing when they come in. The first marketing goal for the library would definitely be to promote bookmobile outreach services traditionally and electronically. The bookmobile is a really big part of the system, so it's imperative that they create flyers, purchase stickers and pencils, stuff that they can provide at story times. They can pass out, and the kids can go home and tell, "Hey, mommy, I got this from the library. Let's go there and get a book." It's all about the promotion. Goal 2 is to create a concrete marketing team. Right now, the library doesn't have a marketing team per se. They have their reference librarians who post on each branch page, but I think to make a more effective use of our librarians and staff, we should have a dedicated person at each branch, maybe the branch manager or the children's assistant, someone that's designated to post about programming and post about events on a regular basis to create a consistent flow of information. And basically, how do we get the word out? As I mentioned before, we want to do print material, which is flyers, bookmarks, brochures, pencils with library logos, and online formats, which are like Facebook, Twitter, even posting events or maybe calendars on our website, just getting the information out there to people. Maybe a library email, maybe a monthly newsletter, anything that gets our information out to the patron where they can read it. The 5 P's of Horry County Memorial Library. HCML offers an array of products, including tangible products such as books and DVDs, and non-tangible products such as Wi-Fi. All these services and programs and materials are offered free of charge. And as I mentioned earlier, the location of the library is centrally located in the heart of downtown and is easily accessible to all residents and visitors of the community. The main location was built in 2006 and is one of the newer buildings. The main source for promotion for HCML is in-house marketing such as brochures, bookmarks, and flyers. The library system is led by a board of trustees, but is ultimately a part of the Horry County government system, so it's ultimately governed by Horry County. The marketing budget for HCML is divided into 3 clear categories. Public relations costs will cover things such as partnering with other organizations like the local museum or the SC Vocational Rehabilitation Facility. In-house techniques will cover costs related to supplies needed to print out flyers and brochures. This could be paper, ink, any materials that's not covered in the regular purchasing budget for the library system. Boosting social media posts will be covered in the advertising budget, as well as any other partnering that we have to do for advertising of programs. In total, HCML has allocated $4,500 for their marketing plans. Thank you for listening to this marketing plan for the Horry County Memorial Library System. Below you will find references for articles and information that were used to compile this report. Thank you.